Carolina Panthers trade for Baker Mayfield. So Mayfield finally out of Cleveland after early in the offseason. They traded for Deshaun Watson. And the Panthers, it made sense once a few other teams got their quarterbacks. Like the Indianapolis Colts got Matt Ryan, and the Seahawks drafted and traded for Drew Lock. So now Baker Mayfield goes from the Browns, where he was the number one overall pick in 2018. And now he goes here to a Carolina Panther team that's been looking for a quarterback for many seasons. Last season, they won with Darnold and Cam Newton, who returned, and it was just a train wreck over there. So Mayfield and Darnold were the first and third pick in that draft that season. So Mayfield last season with the Browns, 3,010 passing yards, 17 touchdowns, and 13 interceptions. So now he goes to a decent fantasy situation there in Carolina, where they got Christian McCaffrey, but we'll see if he's healthy. They got Robbie Anderson there. You got DJ Moore. So you got some weapons over there that he could obviously take advantage of, is Baker Mayfield. But even last season, he had Jarvis Landry at the time. He had Odell Beckham for a little bit, and Nick Chubb, and just couldn't get the job done. So maybe the change of scenery is what he needs. I think he's going to win the battle out over Sam Darnold in training camp and give up much here to get Baker Mayfield. Only a 2024 conditional fifth-round pick, and Baker Mayfield's only been in the league 4 seasons. He's still in his mid-20s here, and maybe going to Carolina, he could be decent this season. But in terms of fantasy football, he's a guy I'm probably going to target in the later rounds as a backup quarterback or as my second quarterback in 2 quarterback leagues, because the last 2 seasons he just hasn't looked good at all, is Baker Mayfield. And last season he fell off even more from 2020 to the 21 season. So I like the move for the Panthers, a low risk, high reward type of move. Like I mentioned, Mayfield's only been around a few years, still young, and he has decent weapons to work with over here with Carolina. So Baker Mayfield finally traded to the Panthers, and we'll see what type of impact he has for the Panthers and possibly fantasy owners entering the August drafts and September drafts for fantasy football and the NFL season when it starts.